Welcome to Greenbrier East High School, home of the Spartans. Spartans never surrender, and this year is no exception. The defending regional champions are off to a 1-0 start. They won the Jason Eads tournament in Point Pleasant for the first time in school history. Coach Brian Millick is in his 11th year at Greenbrier East. His credentials are incredible. Last year alone, he coached 4 regional champions, 9 regional finalists, and 13 state qualifiers, all school records. Greenbrier East wrestling program is on the regional and state radar as a program that will be competing for state champions in the near future. They're winning on the mat and in the classroom. 20 wrestlers are on the all-state academic team with 3.0 or higher GPAs. We're set for an exciting day and an exciting season. Today's match features 6 teams. 14 wrestlers from each team will compete against their opposing 5 teams. Let's meet the Spartan wrestlers.
Jacob Hefner, I wrestle 160 pounds and I'm a senior.
Levi Hobbs, I wrestle 152 and I'm a senior.
Wesley Campbell, 170 pounds, senior.
Austin Dilly, 138 pounds, senior.
Jacob Thomas, 170, senior.
Drew Batchelor, heavyweight, senior.
Aaron Davis, 220, senior.
Colby Piner, freshman, 152.
Alex Zimmerman, I'm a sophomore and I wrestle 145.
ZACK Mullins, weight class 132 and I'm a sophomore.
Caden Hoover, 126. I'm a junior, BU.
My name's Owen Quinn. I wrestle 152, class of 2020. And I'm ready to go to the States.
Ready?
My name's Nick Thomas. Weight class 170, class of 2020. I'm ready to go to States.
I'm Chase ZOBRIST. I wrestle 138 and I'm a freshman.
My name's Bruce Humphreys. I'm a junior. I wrestle 195. Spartans never surrender.
Hi, I'm Liam Leesburg. I'm 145 and I'm a sophomore. And what's up, Dad? I'm in an interview.
What's your name?
I'm Branson Sharp. I'm 160 and I'm a sophomore.
Okay, just hello. Okay. Robin White, 138, sophomore. I'm Caden Napier. I wrestle 132, and I'm a junior in high school. Go Spartans.
I'm Landon Hooper, 106-pound freshman.
I'm Wayman Browning, 120, sophomore.
My name is Levi Fisher. I'm 132 pounds. I'm a freshman, and my favorite team is Greenbrier East Wrestling.
My name's Cody Chapman. I'm on an underweight class, and I'm a sophomore.
Go Spartans!
All the wrestlers clear the mat, please. All wrestlers clear the mat. Coach Lester, if you had your all-star senior, bring your all-star senior already. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Greenbrier East Duels here at Greenbrier East High School. Welcome. I'd like to have all wrestlers, if you would, to ring the mat. Please stand up on the mat for the national anthem. Please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem, sung by Randy Rose. Wrestling today will start on mat number 1. Team number 1, Greenbrier East, versus team number 2, Oak Hill. Mat number 2, team number 3, Pikeview, versus team number 4, the All-Star team. Mat number 3, team number 5, Shady Spring, versus team number 6, Staunton River. Good luck, wrestlers.
Hello, wrestling fans. My name is Greg Zafros, and I'd like to welcome you to the Greenbrier East Duels at Greenbrier East High School in Lewisburg, West Virginia. We're going to have a great one today. Starting at in just a few minutes, we have 6 teams here for this year's Greenbrier Duels. Those teams include, of course, the host team, Greenbrier East, Oak Hill, Pikeview, an all-star team, Shady Spring, and Staunton River. It should be a good one this year. Last year's defending champion, Greenbrier East, is here, along with the champion from the year before, Staunton River. That match will be coming up later today. Today, by the way, is December 16th, 2017. Action will be starting in just a minute. Wrestlers are starting to report to the table, and things should be going in just a minute. Getting ready for the big one here, the final match of the day, and we've got Greenbrier East going against Staunton River. Greenbrier East won this tournament last year, and Staunton River, I believe, won it the year before that. I'm sure these guys want to get back at each other, so it should be a real barn burner. It's heated up so much here for this match that I've had to take my sweater off, so I'm not wearing my green sweater for Greenbrier East anymore, so I'm going to try to be a little bit more neutral. It's been a great day of wrestling here. We thank you all for joining us. So many people we can thank, and we want to do some of it right now. We especially want to thank Cherry Lane Auto Sales as the exclusive sponsor for today's broadcast. Thanks to them. If you're in need of a car, go down there. They're down in Roncevert, Cherry Lane Auto Sales. So if you've got something in mind, give them a call. Okay, we're going to be getting ready starting in about 5 minutes. These are the 2 top teams in the tournament. The expectation was that they would meet. And that is, again, they're wrestling round robin, so they would, but it was scheduled to be the last one of the day. This one should be a barn burner. We've been watching Greenbrier East throughout this broadcast, but Staunton River's been wrestling right off to my left here, and I've been peeking over at them throughout, plus watching their warm-ups. So this should be a really good one. I have no idea what's going to happen. The only thing I really know is that it's going to be a barn burner. Okay, today with us we've got Sally Cooper right next to me helping with the scoring, and Charlotte next to her, our official scorer, Charlotte Solak, who we spoke with earlier today, and she'll keep us up to date on the team score. That's going to be really important today because I think that team score is going to be going back and forth. So we're getting ready to go. I can see that the 106-pounder is getting ready for Greenbrier East. It looks like we're going to have a forfeit at 106 and a forfeit at 113, which has been common in the other matches so far. So I think we're going to have those 2 forfeits, and then we're going to have an exhibition match between the Greenbrier East 106-pounder. Maybe we'll have one. Are we going to have an exhibition match with the 113-pounder? Let's see what happens here. Here's our 106-pounder for Greenbrier East. He's going to accept the forfeit. Okay. I guess we're going to get a forfeit. What do we have here? Okay, so looks like we're having a match at 1:30. This is an official match, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and are we at
120.
Okay, we're at 120. So there was those 2 forfeits at 106 and 113. We've got Chase Browning for Greenbrier East out there, and he's wrestling. Was it Thompson that he was wrestling? David Thompson? Not David Thompson, because I'm on the wrong page here, okay? There was another Thompson. Okay, it's over here. Okay, Trey Thomason, right?
Tester. Yep.
Okay.
Then Barnes
Here we go. Nice shot in there.
Drew.
And this is Thomason, right? Or Thompson?
K-E-R-T-L.
Okay, no points yet. Chase Browning trying to counter it, but he's in a tough spot there. Let's see if they end up going out of bounds. We got a trip there. Let's see what we got. Nothing, and they're out of bounds. Good one there for Chase Browning. Greenbrier East. Okay, we're still not at a 0-0. Nice defensive job for Chase to get out of that. It was a good shot by the Staunton River wrestler. Okay, this is James Thompson from from Staunton River. A shot in there by Chase, but nice counter there by Thompson. So, another nice shot in there by Thompson. He's got Browning up and down there. That's going to be 2. There it is. 2 points. We've got. Oh, is he going to get some back? No. Okay. Signal that there are no points, but now we're getting a count by referee John Parks. 25 seconds to go. And there's the pin for Thompson of Staunton River. So that negates one of the forfeits that Staunton River had. Okay, let's see who we have at 126. Okay, we're going with Caden Hoover, and he's going against Mutter. Okay, so that's Hoover for Greenbrier East and Mutter for Staunton River. Nobody's got it yet. Nobody's got it yet. Oh, nice shot. Let's see if there's going to be some points here. Okay, that should be 2 points for Greenbrier East. Nice job. Caden Hoover, his younger brother, just took a forfeit at the 106-pound weight class. Nice job on that takedown. It was kind of a free-for-all there for a moment, and here they go rolling out of bounds. So we've got 1:15 to go. Score is 2-0 in favor of Greenbrier East. Okay, we got a claw ride on there by Hoover. He's reaching up across to the far side of the neck of his opponent. Okay, now he's hooking in again, trying to look for a guillotine type move. For those of you who are knowledgeable about wrestling. 55 seconds to go. Hoover will try to lift that arm over his head, but looks like he's not going to be able to get it. Now he's got an arm bar. They're trying to bring him across. Now he's switching to a Cato. Boy, he's just moving from one thing to another to another. Let's see if he can keep holding on there. He's a little bit loose. 35 seconds to go. At this point, you don't want to give up that 1 point escape. He's up 2-0 at this point. He'd like to hold that lead. He needs to grab that ankle and hold on to that ankle. Okay, we've got 20 seconds to go. Okay, and we've got... Okay, we're going to get 1 point for red on that. So the score is going to be 2-1. Remember that Hoover got that takedown in the first period there, or early in this period. But both wrestlers were going at it just like they are right now. And there's the end of the period. The score is 2-1 at this point. Nip and tuck. So far, Coach Millick of Greenbrier East is pleased, and I don't blame him at this point. But this is a good one. We have no idea how this one is going to end. Okay, nice stand up by Staunton River. He gets out of there. He gets his 1 point. That ties the score at 2-2. Oh, nothing yet, nothing yet. Okay, there's 2 points for Mutter. Okay, that's going to make the score 4-2. Okay, Mutter's driving that armbar, but we might get a reversal there. That's got to be 1. It could have been 2. Okay, the question from Coach Millick is whether that's 2 or 1. He's giving him 1. That was really close. Okay, that's going to make it 4-3 in favor of Staunton River. So we're going to have to get a takedown here in the time that's left. We've got a minute left in this period. Okay, that's 2 points for Staunton River. Okay, potentially dangerous there. He gave the takedown on it. The score is now 6-3 in favor of the wrestler. Now, Coach Millick is questioning it, but it's not his place to do that at this point in time. It's too late. Okay, we're going back. We've got Hoover is down. He's down on the mat, and he's down in the score, 6-3. He needs to get up and get out. Not much going on with either wrestler. Let's see. Okay, a lot of pressure put on by Staunton River. We've got a headgear out of place, and the referee's going to stop it and give him a chance to put that headgear back on. You can get away with that a few times, but you can't do that too many times. Otherwise, you're going to have to reset that headgear. Okay, we've got 5 seconds left in the second period. The score is 6-3 in favor of Staunton River. Three, 2, 1, and that's the end of it. Not a chance to escape. So we finished that second period with a score of 6-3. I mentioned to you before this meet started that every single match counts in this one. This could be darn close. We have no idea at this point how this thing is going to end up. Okay, Coach Millick is instructing his wrestler to get up there, get out, and take his opponent straight to his back. That's what he's going to need to get the points to do it, to win this thing. Okay. Okay, we're getting back points to the Staunton River wrestler. He's going to get at least 2, maybe 3. We'll have to see. Okay, roll out. We should see now. Okay, he gave him 3. The referee will count that off with hand waves, as you probably have noticed, but they are not required to wave 5 times for the 5 seconds that count on this one. They do the best they can. Sometimes when they get down there, they know they've gone 2 seconds already, and so they'll just pick up the 3, 4, and 5 for our visual sighting on that, but it'll still be the 5 seconds. So that now makes the score 9-3. At this point, we got to make sure that we don't get anything like a major decision or whatever. On the other hand, being fair on this one, we got a really nice job being done by the Staunton River wrestler, and you got to give credit where credit is due. We want to see the best wrestling of all the wrestlers here just to advance the sport of wrestling overall, and this is what we like to see. Whether it's our team or not, we certainly all want to root for our own teams and that, but what we really want to see is good wrestling, and we certainly have had that today. Thanks again to Cherry Lane Auto Sales down in Ronceverte, and we want to thank them for their sponsorship, exclusive sponsorship of this broadcast. So thanks again, and we hope to see you soon. Again, if you'd like to sponsor some of these broadcasts, just let us know. Okay, here we go. We've got a minute and 17 to go in this third period. A 9-3 deficit for the Greenbrier East wrestler, and he's going to have to get going. At this point, he's going to have to just try to get a reverse and put him on his back. That's about the only way. Okay, we're going to get a locking hands on the Staunton River wrestler, so it's going to be 9-4 now. This is starting to be doable. We've got a minute to go. A reversal to the back is a 5-point move. That would tie it up. And these guys know how to do it. Okay, now we have a potentially dangerous call. Grabbing the ankle, and we're also going to get some blood here. So we're going to have a blood timeout. Okay, they're going to get out there and wipe him down. I can't tell if it's his nose or his lips or what from here. But, okay, a little bit of a break in the action. Again, okay, here we go. We're back out there. Again, 53 seconds left in the match, 9-4 in favor of Staunton River. Got Caden Hoover out there for Greenbrier East and Mutter for Staunton River. He tries a move there, rolls out of it, and that he gets that 2 points. Now if he can put him on his back, he can tie this thing up. He's going to try to bring him across. This is it. It's possible. Okay, and the Staunton River guy, Mutter, he's trying to get out of there. He's trying to use up that clock. He's ahead by a score of 9-6. Nothing yet. Okay, this is going to just use up a lot of time. Let's see if the referee stops this as a stalemate. Okay, he's stopping it as potentially dangerous. Okay, we've got 8 seconds to go. This is going to be a tough one, but it's happened before. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we've come up a little bit short on this one. It was a great match. Good wrestling by both wrestlers. This is really what we want to see here. A great job and part of this barn burner that we promised you, and we're certainly getting it. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have Mullins for Greenbrier East. We got Mullins for Greenbrier East and Hearns. Is that what it is? Hearns for Staunton River. We got the tall, thin fellow there in Mullins and the short, stocky guy in Hearns. So let's see. Got probably going to have two different styles of wrestling out there. This one should be interesting. Okay. Nice job by Mullins there to kind of break out of that hold by Hearns. Okay, there we got a high crotch move by Mullins. Let's see if he can finish it off. He may be able to. Oh, not yet. Hey. Okay, 2 points for Hearns on that one. It was close to putting in a move called the sugar, which is illegal, but I guess the referee was right there. If it had happened, he would have seen it. Okay, we've got a chicken wing out there by Hearns. You have to be careful with that move. You can be called for a penalty on that one. We've got 45 seconds to go. The score is 2-0 for Hearns. It's not over with yet, though, folks. As you can see, this Hearns is a strong wrestler. Look at that bridge. Look at that bridge by Mullins. Look at that. Okay, it's going to be 3 points for Hearns. He's looking to see if we were going to get an escape on that. That's 3 more points for Hearns. Is our score right on that? Let me check it out. Nope. A nice move there by Hearns to roll him over. Let's see. Okay, end of the period. Okay, 2 near fall. Okay, the official score, the score on the scoreboard is 7-0, and referee John Parks is not questioning it, so we'll accept that. We're in the second period, and here we go with Hearns down, short and stocky. Doesn't take him long to stand up. Oh! A lot of rolling around there. Nothing yet. Okay, we got a Peterson in there. That's a Peterson hold. Let's see what happens here. Okay, nice job getting out of it by Mullins. That can move is pretty deadly once you get it in tight. The score is 9-0 in this match. That would be a major decision if it ends this way, and that's going to add an extra team point. Right now, every team point's going to count. So we have to see. We've got about a minute to go, and the best thing for Mullins to do is to just try to get out of there, somehow get a reversal, get out and get a takedown to prevent that major decision from happening. You got to do that for the team. Forget the match itself at this point. Oh, that half Nelson is going in by Hearns. There's a try to roll out of it by Mullins. Mullins is a sophomore this year, and I expect that in another year or two, we're going to be seeing a lot of this young fellow. And of course, I don't know about Hearns, but looks like he's a real fire plug out there. Okay, 32 seconds to go. Okay, is that injury time ticking down? It was 32 when they called it. Yeah, okay, we have an injury time out there. They're going to take care of it. Reset the clock. Let's see if I can get some information on this fellow Hearns, what year he is. Is it on here? No, it doesn't say. Does it say? Yeah, Hearns, do we know what year in school he is? It doesn't show it here. He is a muscular wrestler. Okay, there's a 2-point reversal. Okay, that's going to prevent that major decision. We have 20 seconds to go, and Mullins is going crazy out there. Let's see, he's trying to throw him. Let's see if Mullins can get it. If he can just hold it, we've got 10 seconds to go. Okay, there's a reversal, so it's going up to 11-2 again. Back to the major decision. It's all right, a nice job by Mullins, though, to fight back against a really strong-looking and very good wrestler. Okay, so we're going into the third period, 11-2. Mullins almost had him over for a reversal onto his back, so he can do it, but he's got his hands full right now. There's a trip. Okay. Oh, excuse me, I'm impartial. I have to remind myself of that. A nice job out there by Mullins. That was close. Okay, a nice sit out and turn by Hearns. There'll be another point there. That's going to make it 12-2, a 10-point lead. About 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Not bad. 56 seconds to go, 12-2. The issue here is whether they're going to get a major decision or a regular decision. That's going to be 14 points as opposed to 3. And like I mentioned, every team point's going to count. – 38 seconds to go. Okay, there's another one like the previous one, just about a takedown, but not quite enough. They're too far out of bounds. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hey, out of bounds. We're down to 4 seconds. Not much time left to do anything at this point. Mullins isn't giving up. Okay, we're going to get a 12-2 decision by Hearns from Staunton River against Mullins. And Mullins put up a good fight on that. This Hearns from Staunton River, short, stocky, extremely muscular looking and stuff. And besides that, he did a nice job of wrestling. Okay, we're moving up to our next weight class here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got Dilly for Greenbrier East, and he's going against Davis. Okay, we've mentioned to you before about Dilly. He is a senior coming out here. Did not wrestle in high school until this year, but he is a really aggressive wrestler, and he does not intend to lose. And there he goes. He's got a takedown. He's got his opponent straight to his back. He's got him down. And then there's a pin for Dilly. That's a pin for Dilly. I just mentioned to you, this is his first year of high school wrestling as a senior. He gets a pin in, in something like 22 seconds. That puts 16 points on the board for Greenbrier East and puts them, let's get our team score here. We'll get Charlotte Solak, 13-12. 13-12 for Staunton River. Okay. Okay, here we've got Zimmerman coming up for Greenbrier East. Oh, and let's see who we've got for Staunton River. Are they going with these? Okay, Curran, Hunter Curran. Okay, that was a quick 2 points for Curran. We mentioned earlier that Zimmerman is he's a sophomore now, I believe, and that comes from the famous Zimmerman family of Greenbrier East wrestlers and that, but he's done a really great job, but there's still a lot to learn on things here, but no question about it. Let's see what happens when this match is over, because you never count them out. Never count out a Greenbrier East wrestler. Okay, much like the previous match with Hearns of Staunton River, a lot of strength out there muscling against the Greenbrier East wrestler. They're going to have to try to fight against that. So, score 2-0. We have 45 seconds to go. See what we get. Do we have anything? Okay, now we're getting the count. Okay, you got a 4 count and not a 5 count. I guess he gave it to him. He just gave the 3 points now. That's to make the score 5-0 with 15 seconds to go in the first period. End of the first period, 5-0 in favor of Staunton River. Sort of like the previous match. You've got the little bit taller and thinner wrestler in Greenbrier East and the little bit shorter and stockier one from Staunton River this time. Not as pronounced as in the last match, but still sort of the same kind of matchup. Okay, another 2. That's going to make it 7-0 for Staunton River. Remember, an 8-point difference is a major decision, and that's what we want to try to prevent. Okay, referee is resetting the clock, taking a few seconds off of it. That occurs when the referee blows the whistle on a delayed. Oh, we're going to get a penalty point for Greenbrier East and locking hands on Curran. So that's going to make the score 7-1. As I was mentioning before, sometimes the wrestlers will go out of bounds and the referee will be delayed for one reason or another in blowing the whistle. So he has to take that other time off or add it on to the official time clock. Okay, so far Zimmerman hasn't been able to counter the strength of Curran from Staunton River. Okay, the referee's got to make sure Staunton River is trying to do something here. We've got 1 minute to go. And not much is happening at this point. And I'm not saying they're taking it easy there. Just because there isn't movement doesn't mean these guys aren't straining, but there just wasn't the movement. Let's see if Zimmerman can stay off his back. We have kind of the same situation we had in the previous match. We're trying to prevent points by Staunton River, any amount of points that we can get. We're trying to cut that down because there is always that possibility it's going to come down to the last match. And any point we can save, we want to do that. Okay, that's the end of the second period. The score is 7-1 in favor of Staunton River. Yep. Okay, Zimmerman's taking down. He wants to get out as soon as he can. This wrestler from Staunton River has ridden him tough. And he's riding him tough again right now. He's going to get some more points. He's going to get 3 points on that one, so that didn't work out. Okay, 3 more points. Okay, I'm joined by Tracy Asbury, one of the personnel on the Greenbrier East team, one of the coaches there, and it looks like Zimmerman's going to have his hands full there for the rest of this match. We got 1 minute and 15 to go in the third period. He's down 10-1. Yeah, well, but one of the things I mentioned, we're trying to keep the team points to a minimum for Staunton River, and this is still a major decision at this point, so we need an escape or something, actually a reversal here by Zimmerman.
Sorry about that, Greg.
No problem.
Maybe you can catch me up on how we're doing here. This is okay, the 138.
No, we're going to check on that in a minute. We're going to get our team score. This is 145.
145.
And our team score is, we're going to go to Charlotte Solak.
13-12 State.
13-12. their favor, meaning
Staunton River. Our,
so it's been pretty close.
Our JV team, our green team, wrestled Staunton River earlier, and they've got several good athletes. They're missing a heavyweight, and they were missing a couple of little guys, but in the middle, they're real tough.
Well, we're real tough in the middle, too,
We're
so
real
that's
tough in
going to
the
be a
middle.
good
Yeah.
matchup.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really good matchup.
Yeah, the meat of our lineup's just now coming about. So it's going to be real exciting. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we're going to have Hobbs, I think, next at 152. Okay, we're getting some more points against Zimmerman. So final score looks like it's going to be 12-1. That'll be a major decision, 14 points. So our score now would be 17-12. Yeah, 17-12. Okay, the meat of the Greenbrier East team is coming up right now. We've got Hobbs with us now, and then we've got Hefner coming up after that. And we've got Thomas coming up.
Leslie Campbell.
Leslie Campbell and stuff, all state qualifiers. And so let's see what happens here.
We also, my team today wrestled Greenbrier East, and Hobbs made short work of our guy. He's technically sound.
Yep. And here he goes here with this. He's got his takedown, 2 points, less than 20 seconds into the match. A nice job. And I'll tell you what, to make up for those last two major decisions, we're going to need some major decisions. Oh no, it looks like we have an injury here. We're going to need some major decisions and/or pins from our wrestlers.
Well, this is our takedown guy. I think he led our team in takedowns last year. So we'll see if he can put together some flurries, score some points.
Okay, he's got him down. Let's see if he can get this pin here. He's got him down tight. Lift that head. We've got 1:18 to go, so time is not a problem. Just work it and don't allow him to turn.
He's changing sides, which is a good thing.
Oh, close. Do it again. Oh, no. Okay, 3 points. Is he going to get it turned again? He's got that half Nelson in. He's cranking it over. He doesn't get it over enough to score points. He is going for that pin. He knows what he needs to do for the team. Five to nothing, but a minute and a half into this period, but the domination of Hobbs at this point has been astounding. Let's see if he can keep it up. I doubt that this wrestler from Staunton River is any slouch, though. So,
real long kid. He had the ability to come back. He came back and beat our 152 over there. We were up 2 or 3 points, and he came back and beat us.
Okay, Hobbs trying for that cradle. Oh, time ran out. No points on that. Had that cradle, got him over. Just as he got him over, the period ended. That ends the period 5 to nothing. It could have ended 8 to nothing.
But they didn't give him any points for that.
No, they didn't. It rang just as he was taking him over. He might have gotten a 1 count out of that, but you got to get a 3 count or a 5 count out there to get those extra points.
He chose down?
He chose down. Okay, the other fellow from Staunton River chose up, actually. That might have been the wrong choice for him if you look at this.
There's a reversal.
Okay, Hobbs trying to turn him over. He's doing that pullover like they practice. They practice this almost every day. That half Nelson and pulling him across. They were also shown that by Wade Shellis, who was here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Wade showed us some secrets. I've seen a couple of our kids using those.
Okay, I think we're going to get it here. That's looking close. Remember that a wrestler can be pinned even if he's off the mat.
Nice,
all right.
Very nice.
Okay, nice job by Hobbs.
You know, that's a close one because the new rule this year says that if he goes to his knees, that they called him out of bounds. So he stayed on his feet, even though the guy was out of bounds and pinned him. He stayed on his feet and got the pin.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the pin there that we wanted, and now we've got Jacob Hefner coming up at 160. This is right, and Hefner again, just like Hobbs, one of the senior co-captains. An outstanding wrestler, uses his length very well.
Nice ankle
and a nice pickup on that on the ankle pick.
Oh, and trip.
Takes him straight down. As we mentioned earlier, remember Tracy, that this is the meat of the Greenbrier program, and you mentioned that you saw some good wrestlers from Staunton River as well in these ways. So.
Yeah, they made short work of us, but you know, our guys are really technically sound, know how to score points. But you're right, I think we need some pins. Jacob may be our most technically sound wrestler.
Yep.
You're seeing him every day. He wrestles around with a lot of guys, and he always knows how to score.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, he has perfected his ability to wrestle with the body that he has, long and lanky, sinewy muscles and stuff like that, and his style fits that build perfectly. And he has worked, we've seen him work on that for 4 years now, and it's really paying off. We are hoping to see a real high finish, if not a top finish at the state tournament.
Yeah, he should go deep. We'd like to see him go deep. He's going to see a lot of the best guys.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
He's got him down again. He's got him down.
He's stuck.
And there's the pin.
Beautiful.
As we were hoping for. Jacob Hefner with a pin at 160 pounds.
Our best guys who can beat their best guys.
That's 12 guys. 12 points in the last meet. We're going to get our score from Charlotte again.
24-17.
Okay, 24-17 in favor of Greenbrier East. Here we've got Leslie Campbell. Again, he placed 6th in the state last year. Totally unpredictable. Okay?
Leslie's been moving around. He's our 170 this week. He can wrestle up to 182 and be competitive as well.
Yeah. So, you know, you never can tell what he's going to do. He's got his shot. He could be losing by 6 points and pin you. You know, you could be 99% of the way in on your takedown and lose it to him. There's just all kinds of things. You could just never tell.
He's the slipperiest guy. He can get out of some of the Houdini's holds.
And we've said it before. He is the hardest working wrestler that I may have seen in a long time. Well, he's gotten taken down by a really good wrestler, and he's on his back. Let's see what happens here. He's got to fight off. It's a minute 30. It's going to be hard to hold that off for a minute and 30 seconds. Oh, okay, well, we can't complain about that one. I didn't see it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, he may have been stuck. It might have been a matter of time.
Yeah. So, okay, well, you know, sometimes the referee's on the wrong side, but, you know, that happens, and you know it.
All right, Jacob Thomas, 182-pounder.
Yep.
You're going right for the takedown.
Yep.
Very nice.
Let's see if we can make up for it.
Another 3 or 4 time state qualifier.
And he knows what he needs to do out there. He's gotten the takedown already on this guy.
He's our tilt specialist. He gets in there and gets a wrist. He's going to try to tilt a guy over and get some back points.
Okay, trying for that tilt again, just as Tracy had said. He has to be careful. I watched this fellow from Staunton River during the warm-ups earlier today, and this guy's got some moves too, so we have to be real careful. Okay, possibly got a half in there. He's got a half in there. Let's see if he can bring. Okay, the referee is counting them off. We're going to get 2 or 3 points. I think we're going to. Let's see what we're going to. We're gonna get 3 on that one. Let's see if he gets some more. There's the pin.
Very nice.
Did I tell you this was going to be a barn burner or what?
Nice, very nice.
Okay. Okay.
You can always count on Thomas. Thomas always wrestles big for us.
Yeah. Okay, an update on our team score.
30-23.
Okay, 30-23 for us. Okay, we've got Humphreys out there, and he's wrestling. Let's see what we got. Drew? Okay, Humphreys and Drew.
Humphreys moved into a varsity spot this year. He's struggled for a couple of years, gotten much, much stronger. Had a great football season. Moved into a starting spot for us, 195, and is scoring points for us, winning some matches.
Yeah. Let's see if there's going to be any score on that. No, both up. Okay. I don't know if I want to say that we lucked out on that one or that it was all skill.
Bruce planned it that way. He was wrestling over by the edge
He
of
said,
the mat.
he said, I think I'll roll over a couple of times here to get out of bounds.
Bruce needs to pull his arm through. He needs to pull that arm through.
Okay, it's close, and there's the pin. That's one of the fellows I watched warm up earlier today, and I guess I have to say I'm not surprised. And then if you see this brute coming up afterwards, this is what it's gonna all be about.
He bully wrestled all day today. I haven't seen him do much besides push people around.
Okay, this is Davis for Greenbrier East, and the name of the wrestler from Staunton River, we'll check on in just a minute. We got to make sure that, okay, is this Kirtley? Okay, Sam Kirtley from Staunton River. Just to have a double check. I have a lineup here, but it often changes. I saw Kirtley do some really nice moves in warm-up, but you know, you never can count Davis out. He, again, is one of these guys that, and I mentioned earlier in the program, he had the chance to wrestle with the #1 wrestler in his weight class in the country a couple of weeks ago at a clinic when he wrestled with Braxton Amos for like 2 hours.
Right.
And Braxton Amos is ranked #1 in the United States at this weight class. And I'll tell you, I think that Davis learned an awful lot during those 2 hours. So, you know, after wrestling against Braxton Amos, you know, I don't think he's going to be afraid of this guy.
No, and Aaron always knows where he is. He's never out of position, and he's got something for every position he's in. He just can't bully this guy around. This guy's been bullying guys all day, and that's his game. So Aaron's got to catch him. There's an ankle pick. Beautiful ankle pick. That's a little guy move.
There's two. A nice job there. Very nice job.
He just can't hurry, and he can't be a bully here. So
nice breaking him down there. Double wrist and pulling it in. Right now, I'd be very cautious of trying to put a pinning combination on and take him over.
He doesn't have much room.
Okay. Stalemate call there. We've got 22 seconds to go in the first period. Davis of Greenbrier East is up by a score of 2-0. This is the 220-pound weight class. We have one more after this at heavyweight, but they're going to forfeit at heavyweight.
Forfeit the heavyweight. They don't have a heavyweight.
So we're going to find out from our official scorer, Charlotte, if we win this one or even if we lose on a regular one, whether we can win the meet. If we lose it on a decision. On a fall, okay. It looks like, I don't want to jump ahead, but according to what I've heard from our official scorer, Charlotte Solak, even if we are pinned in this one, we're still 1 point ahead, which sort of means we've wrapped up the team score. But we'd like to finish this off with a victory, and I'll tell you, Davis is doing a great job with this. That was a great takedown he did.
He was. Davis just deferred, so the Staunton River guy took down. Aaron's just got to keep him down. Kid's posted up with this leg over here. Now he took that leg from him. Good. He's got a big hole there. He could run that half if he could take that big hole.
Well, I told you earlier that this was going to be a barn burner and that we wouldn't know possibly until the very last match. And it's actually going to be as of the second to last match. But I think we're going to pull this one out, and if we do, it might be by 1 or 2 points. So that emphasis on trying to minimize those major decisions and stuff and getting those pins that we did has really paid off. This is a move that Davis is good at, bringing that arm up and spinning around on it.
Right. Mr. Ron Magruder was in our room this week, and he was telling us a personal story about when he was a wrestler and his team would win the match if he didn't get pinned. So he told our kids sometimes it's good just to not get pinned.
Yeah.
You know, you might not win, but don't get pinned. So, even if we're going to be close, we want Aaron to take that theory. We want him to win, but don't get pinned.
This would be pretty exciting if it occurs, and it should, but who knows what. To win this tournament 2 years in a row. This tournament is about 10 years old, something like that. And last year was the first year that we won it. Okay, we're going to get a reversal there.
Oh, no.
Okay, it's close, it's close. 20 seconds left.
Davis has got a belly down. Come on, strong. With those strong hips. Oh.
Well, there's the pin. We thought we were going to pull that one out, but we didn't. We're going to double check that team score and see how we end up here. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we're going to check on the team score. It's 36-35.
We get the forfeit at heavyweight.
Okay, 36-35, and we get the forfeit. So the final score, is that after the heavyweight you said? What could be better, folks? We hope we've entertained you with a phenomenal day of wrestling here at Greenbrier East High School at the Greenbrier Duels. How could you do better than have two great teams wrestling here and come out with a 1-point victory, and add to that the gravy that it was the home team. So, a nice job by all the wrestlers. Tracy Asbury, thanks for being with us here at the end. Want to thank the referee out here, John Parks, who refereed all day long here on this mat and did a great job. We really appreciate it. The wrestlers are all shaking hands. That's what it's all about. You want to win, but win, lose, or draw, you always got to be a gentleman. So,
a lot to build on, Greg. We got a lot of positive things to build on. So.
Yeah. Okay, so after winning the Point Pleasant tournament last week and coming back and winning the Greenbrier East duels this week, Greenbrier East is really on a roll, and we're looking forward to a great season. Again, I want to thank a lot of people. First of all, we want to thank Cherry Lane Auto Sales in Roncevert for their sponsorship of this program. It's not Roncevert, it's Fairleigh. It'd be a Roncevert mailing address, but in Fairleigh, West Virginia, and we hope that you'll also offer to help sponsor these events so that we can have these great duels and provide other services for the wrestling community. We want to thank the referees that were here, John Parks, Jordan Tincher from out of the Greenbrier West Way, and John Duncan, who've done a great job this year.